Continuing on, Chairshot Reality, WrestleZone.com. You can also go to the YouTube channels, subscribe there. It is going to be continue to be a very fun holiday weekend here as Labor Day weekend.
You didn't say anything about my jacket. I got pulled over today, and a gentleman in the street said he liked my jacket. You didn't say anything about it. I'm kind of upset about that.
I am way
From knowing you for 10 years, LeVar, I need compliments.
Exactly.
I'm a very fragile person.
Exactly. After 10 years, I'm used to your bombastic colors. It's just...
You know what? I am what I am.
First time bombastic's been said on the show.
I like that word.
Since who was the wrestler head of bombastic? Bombastic Bart.
All right.
Little trivia for you.
Well, nobody wants to hear
bombastic
that.
Bart.
All right. Anyway, we have some hot topics here. Justin, I believe you have the first one to fire off here.
I do. Alberto Del Rio serving a suspension right now, but word has it that he is going to exercise a clause in his contract, and he is donezo with WWE.
Man, it really never worked all the time for Alberto Del Rio, did it? I mean, he had his great moments, but it seemed like he complained. He bitched more about his great moments or the moments between the great moments. He became a Royal Rumble winner. He'd become Money in the Bank world champion. He had these big moments, but all you remember is his complaining and his bickering with backstage officials between those highs. He had the peaks and valleys. Yes, he did. Alberto Del Rio is gone. Not many people are going to miss him unless you like seeing a 10, 15-minute match every couple of weeks with some of the best talent. A guy of Del Rio's caliber needs to step outside of WWE. Justin, the wheels are in motion like a big old truck as your boy Goldberg coming back.
My boy.
Your boy.
My boy.
Look, the same hairline. I said it.
Wow.
Go ahead.
334 episodes later, we're still
That's
on
the
that.
only joke that I've ever had.
And yeah, you want compliments on your salmon. You look like a fish.
You do look good, though. You didn't have to wear makeup this week. So.
I did have makeup. I do have makeup on.
Oh, well, I couldn't even tell.
Under these, exactly. Jesus Christ.
See?
Look here. I'm not going to lie and say that when Goldberg does show up, whether I'm watching at home or whether I'm actually there live, I am going to get up. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a moment. We haven't seen Goldberg in over 10 years. So I'm not going to downplay and say that, he's not still a name. He is still a name. But I think it might end after the entrance. I don't really know. I'm not really psyched to see Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Granted, this is a different Brock Lesnar than what it was in 2004 when they last fought. But Goldberg's not going to beat Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean?
He's not.
I'll be interested to see the entrance. Yippee, yippee, boom, boom, breathe the fire in. But that's about it.
Breathing fire.
Breathing fire.
It's no dragon, Justin.
It looked like a dragon when he come out.
Smoke, not fire.
Huh?
Anyway.
What?
It's not fire. He's not breathing
the pyro.
fire.
He's breathing in the pyro.
It's smoke. It's not fire.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. Get right here. I'm not gonna.
Anyways. Apparently the Dallas-Fort Worth police do not believe as Bo Dallas. Poor Bo Dallas. This is a second run-in involving alcohol since being with WWE. The last one was in 2012. He got a DUI when he was with NXT. According to all the reports and people that were there, but they hadn't even taxied. The plane was still sitting there. He was very intoxicated. He was singing The Lion King. He got escorted off the plane. Then he was found slumped over a few gates later. They arrested him, public intoxication. He's still with the company, but man, I would not want to be Bo Dallas right now. 3
things for Bo Dallas. Take your shirt, your coat, and leave. WWE is sick and tired of these things. I mean, You're going to release Adam Rose, right? And Adam Rose had some similar instances in some situations, and I mean, he had that alcohol and
like
drugs.
You've never been drunk on a plane.
I absolutely
Like you've never been drunk on a plane.
I've never gotten kicked off of a plane. Okay? I've never gotten kicked off a plane saying you're too loud, the pilot doesn't like you, okay?
I have heard you sing Lion King, though.
I am a fantastic thespian. I appreciate that.
He is.
But Bo Dallas is gone. I am phenomenal.
Actually is.
Let's not get into
Let's
not get into my history. It's been quite a while since I've taken the stage. You're welcome. But no, Bo Dallas, I don't think there's a future with him. I mean, he would be in a different situation if he's been utilized as somebody important in WWE, but he's not important. He's a guy that is a low card talent. His gimmick never really got over after transitioning into NXT, into the main roster. I just don't see a place with him on the card, and it's just behavior that WWE doesn't necessarily need on their hands. Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton, uno, dos, if you're taking Spanish. That was announced for a WWE live event in Chicago.
Yeah, that's deux for you French people out there.
Zwei, if you're German.
That's all I got. So, look, here's the thing. I'm okay. Quite frankly, I like the fact that WWE is actually trying to put some effort into some of these non-televised shows. I don't know why you wouldn't just stream it on the network, quite frankly. But, I don't mind if you're in a big market where you legitimately could sell out the Allstate Arena by the name of Brock Lesnar being there. This doesn't work in the second or third tier markets, I don't think. You don't want to pay to have Lesnar there. I'm okay with this. Look, what did you expect? Even if they end up doing another match on pay-per-view down the road, there's only going to be 15,000 people that are going to see this non-televised event, so it's not like it harms most people aren't really going to be aware or carrying the fact that they have this match and that they later do it on pay-per-view with another proper build. I mean, Randy Orton's not going to win anyways. It's probably going to be a DQ or something like that to finish. But a lot of people are bent out of shape that the rematch is being used as
whenever
a house
you build
show.
something up for saying it's 10 years in the making and it's a SummerSlam main event.
Here's my thought,
and
too.
6 weeks later it's on a live show. Why don't you just capitalize on that? That's
Well,
what people are wondering.
Yeah, but again, the same thing of why you can have a big pay-per-view match of a title, and for weeks on live events they had that same match happen for the two guys. You know what I mean? Like if it's you could have Seth Rollins versus John Cena for weeks on a house show, and then you have the pay-per-view on. It's house shows. It's almost like it doesn't matter until they get hurt. That's
Until
what
they get
matters.
hurt, yeah.
All right, and lastly, the Headbangers. Talk about my boys. These you can say this is my boys. Headbangers make the return to WWE television after 16 years.
You can tell it's been 16 years.
What are you talking about? They look good.
What were you watching?
I was
Mosh and Thrasher looked good?
They were in good shape.
This wasn't the IWC Ring LeBar where you have your goggles on. This is SmackDown, okay? Don't try to compare a team who's not been there for 16 years to a team like the American Alpha.
This is me listening.
Who the American Alpha, for some odd reason, did not even appear on SmackDown. So, no, I don't want to see the Headbangers again. This shows you that there should not be 2 tag team championship titles.
They were in fantastic shape. They were like you. They were in fantastic shape.
They're more like you, actually.
It's been 20 years. They look good.
They do not look good.
I'll tell you what.
No.
With the expansion of the rosters now, and you have 2 separate tag divisions, 2 separate tag titles. You can use a credible tag team. If we're bringing back Rhino,
tell me this. Are they credible? How are they credible? Bring back Too Cool, Brian Christopher and Scotty Too
You can't. We're worried about Bo Dallas getting thrown off a plane. We're gonna have Brian Christopher traveling. I don't think so.
Or the guy likes his alcohol.
You got Rhino. It's more than alcohol. You got Rhino, Kurt Hawkins, all these guys that you're bringing back from a certain era to help give credit. Jinder Mahal. You can certainly make room for the Headbangers.
Don't hinder Jinder, Justin.
I am hindering Jinder.
No. I don't want to see the Headbangers ever again. Put your skirts on, go home. I don't want to ever see you again. I'll ship you, deport you back to Mexico.
I first met them in 1997 backstage at a show. It was a great memory. And so it stuck with me. I'm part of their support system forever.
I still don't understand we don't have this segment this week, Justin. This is annoying me.
Maybe you'll find out next time.
I don't like it.
Well, hey, you gotta check.
I don't want to.
You gotta check your mail. I don't know what's in here.
I don't even know what's in part 3. I didn't even do my homework. What's
part 3, and we're gonna talk Daniel Bryan and The Miz. Is Bryan actually gonna have one more match?
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Yes.